So in the 60s and 70s, a lot of people would just take amphetamines or amphetamine analogs and drive the stress chemicals really high, adrenaline, cortisol, noradrenaline, and dopamine as well. And when all of those are very high, including especially dopamine, which is in the case when you take those amphetamines, then your appetite is very, very low. So despite the cortisol being high, you tend not to put on weight. You tend to lose weight because you're just eating so little. Now, this creates loads of other problems. This is not a wise way of trying to lose weight. And the modern equivalent to that is to use stimulants that are not amphetamines, but, like caffeine, for instance. So one of the only proven kind of supplement interventions that really works to help you lose weight might be like a really high dose caffeine with a bunch of other kind of stimulants in there. And that will help you lose weight because it suppresses the appetite so much because of the adrenergic and dopaminergic quality of it. But that's also overstimulating your adrenal glands. You're going to be on a roller coaster depending on all kinds of other factors. You may be able to get away with that for a long time, but eventually the dopamine will start to collapse and even the adrenaline will start to go down. The cortisol will still be high, and then you'll actually gain a lot of weight. And that's often what we see with people with very long-term high stimulant use to try and lose weight. It works until it doesn't anymore. And then a person's in such a bad state because by having those stress chemicals so high for so long, they've also suppressed their thyroid. They've probably messed with some of the other hormones that we talked about. They probably increased their estrogen. So yeah, there can be lots of knock-on consequences to it. So that's the only supplement that I have been aware of that actually really works. I didn't want to do that to people.
No,
So I
of
said,
course, because like you're saying, it doesn't it works, but it has too much of a detrimental effect.